What's up, everybody? Brett here, and we're back today playing some more Taur. Picking up where we left off last time, we had the ion cannon. That was super sick. I have to say that I would, if I had to start this game over again, I don't know how much harder I would go into the weaponry. And obviously, we haven't even seen most of them still. I would go for the disintegrator pretty damn fast. I think I would prioritize getting this weapon. It's super awesome. It's also, I mean, it's great that we were able to, like, fully power it up right after we got it. And that was a nice little advantage. But I probably would go a little less hard on the Punisher, though maybe the Punisher has... You know what? The Punisher has a place. Whenever we fight the Overlord again, and it has its armor up, we're going to use the Punisher. Then when it switches to its shields, we're going to switch to the Disintegrator, right? So there's the strat. And that makes a lot of sense. But there's probably one of these that just does a crap ton of damage, pure to like HP. Maybe it's the Havoc, because it's an aerial weapon. High shell capacity, Ravager, what does this do? Based against health. I feel like the Ravager is the killer, right? So you go deal damage to the armor with the Punisher, take out the shield with the Disintegrator, and then with the Ravager, you just do percentage based. No, it's not percentage based, but it is like 2 health. That was my hypothesis, and I think I'm absolutely correct. Anyway, guys, let's get into the heart of the action. Let's go to Invasion Salt Flats. It's a massive invasion. Because we need Astral Crystals, and we could use a few more standard power cores. Let's do it. I like this map. Some cool terrain on it. Alright, let me get my fingers ready. Ugh. A little bit of micro happening. Oh, are we back using this? Let's switch it up. There we go. Switch it up. And death. Go ahead and place that first. More guys coming here. I accidentally hit that button again. My damn, like, lazy finger. It's okay, though. We will... Yeah, let's do some of that. Whoop. We will recharge before we actually need it, so I'm not that worried about it. Accidental wastage of the shields. Not a big deal. It's nice when they're in a straight line like that, and I can apply this burning to all of them. Did he not burn? I kind of want to do like little experiments here and there with like full health guys. Yeah, only like 26 seconds left for the shield. No worries. I don't want to make mistakes like that often, though, because this is a massive invasion. And I think in the last episode, too, we lowered the cooldown of our flare. Just color them up like that. We'll drop it here. And then bust them up. And yeah, we are applying burning. I wonder what the most optimal pattern is. Just like a circle. Let's drop a mine. And we can do a little bit of mortaring. Huh, direct hits. Alright. Check this out, Hellion. And we melt shields now. Which is very important. So whenever we get a chance, we want to prioritize the destruction of shields. Don't tell me that was it. Yeah, I was about to say. That was a little too easy, if you ask me. And we'll just spread the love. The arrows coming up. I like to watch. And decimated. The first wave, anyway. Holy crap, look at all these boys. Drop the flare. Oh, we're getting wrecked by that rock a little bit. Nope. None of that for you, sir. Okay, shields now down. We'll pop them back up. And we'll repair. Let's take down their shields. Drop the mine. Okay, we got a bad reload here. And we have the ability to shoot some more arrows. Let's get those guys up top. Go right through. There we go. Set some of these planes on fire. Get over here. Got him. Nailed it. I love this weapon. This weapon makes the like interactive part of this like much more enjoyable. Like just constantly whiffing with the Punisher, which may or may not be my own fault, just feels so bad. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, ultimately not too bad. Shield went down, you know, pretty much as expected. Let's jump right back into another one. Staying at 100 control. Still no real reason to, though. I don't know what the... How much longer will this go on? Does this game last until you, like, basically kill the Overlord and then you're done? But how much harder can it get, you know? Let's do another invasion. Get some more stellar crystals. We need those. We're at 0 currently. And they're a pretty integral part to a lot of the upgrades we need to get. We have a few locations left, I think, still unoccupied. Is it 1? Are we missing 1 spot? Wow. And I think lastly, I was going to get just 1 more interceptor. Covers both ground and air. Protects us against planes. I value the interceptors pretty highly. We have a lot of them. Drop the flare first. I keep messing that up, but I think the flare goes down pretty quickly. Trace all that. We might as well slow time while everything is on cooldown. Get that going. Should write my name. See? Not quite. It's so accurate. It looks like it even kind of gives it to me, even when I don't think I hit them. And I see the Chimeras doing work too. They launching their mortars. And you gotta love the pinpoint accuracy as well. Let's see, how's he doing? Yeah. Just a second holding. And you got it. Okay, let's go ahead and drop yet another flare. Drop that. And boom. And then these guys are going to get the mine. And, that little hill. It messes me up every time. Oh, there's a big wave coming up top. There's a little hill. It's hard to see, but see how I can't aim back here? It's a little lip. It had the slowing effect on it too. From the, is it the Hydra? Is that what they call it? Okay, that's good enough. Alright, smelt through this shield. Get him out of there. Anything else? Our planes are handling business. Couple gaps in our lines here. Are they going to refill? Actually, not so bad. Not so bad. Looks like we lost one, maybe one guy? Maybe not. They're kind of finding their way home. Yeah, we haven't lost anyone yet. Jesus. Never mind then. We are unkillable gods. I hope they bring everyone to this side. Bring all my enemies to one place. And let me crush them. Okay. And the delayed, like, napalm looking effect. But this is quite the invasion, though. So this would be a point where we could consider switching because of all this armor. God, it's so hard to aim. Okay, shields down, shields back up. And then let's come here. Yeah, we gotta nuke that. Jesus Christ. Look at the blob. Okay, good. It looks like that might have been a nice obliterator shot. Let's slow that down. Okay, good. Damn. Crushed. Okay, planes are going down with great regularity. Thank you, interceptors. Allowing me to focus on other tasks. And probably our SAM sites too. It's kind of hard to tell where like the real power is coming from. But that was pretty rough. Look at our shield's HP. It's like it went all the way down like into the 50s or something. They nearly broke it twice. But now that we've invested as many resources as we need to in our actual towers themselves, we can just fully, you know, man, my brain, guys. We can fully place all of our resources into either our research or upgrades. And that's what I'm going to do. So pretty much everything we have from this point. I'm going to prioritize research. And I'm tempted to come here and get the Ravager just because I want to see what it is. But we have to unlock the Havoc first. Or do I just continue to place everything like I need to in the other aspects of this game? Giving HP to my buildings so that they don't get one-shotted whenever we go to fight the Overlord. Because for me right now, everything feels real Overlord-centric. My primary goal is to beat him. We have a few things we could get. What is this? Well, I mean, we never want our Aegis to go down. If our Aegis goes down, we die. So I guess that's worth fully upgrading. We could unlock this just to have it and have access to the Cryo Hawk. Armed with several auto-lock surface-to-air crystal or cryo missiles. Any aircraft struck by the missile blast will be temporarily slowed down. Interesting. Allowing it to fire more missiles before having to reload. Okay. Well, I mean, we have the cleaver now, which is, as far as I can tell, is like a shotgun. Increases the number of shells before having to reload. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this air raid. Straight up just more resources. Now we can try that shotgun. It probably won't be very strong. It's not upgraded at all compared to everything else we have. But I do want to see what it looks like. Okay. First enemy, where are you at? Okay, crushed. Holy crap. Okay, and then it has to reload instantly. That kind of sucks. And look how long the reload time is. God, that's long. Okay, that's enough of that. So, just like a typical shotgun, it looks like the closer they are to you, the easier it is to hit. The spread isn't as wide yet. Sometimes it's fun just to shut up and kind of watch the battle take place. Ha! Alright, that's satisfying. I don't know about the ridiculous reload speed, though. Alright, final wave probably. I wonder if that does, how much damage it does, like, far out in the spread. Maybe not a ton. Does that work? Have I been, like, missing a trick this whole time? So I went up into, like, aerial shooting mode, because I've discovered that being in, like, normal mode, you can kind of still hit stuff just as well. But with the beam, it allows me to, like, sweep it across the entire screen like this. Did that just hit everything? No way, right? That would be, like, broken. Or is it just hitting the stuff that's in the front? That's still really strong, though. It's like I can't miss. If all I'm trying to do is tag them with the dot... Wow, that's pretty damn strong. So all I'm doing is hitting shift and going, like, pointing my laser up into the air. I didn't bother because with the prime cannon, the, is it just called the prime cannon? I think so. That one really doesn't benefit that much. As long as you're pointing and clicking on the right thing, you don't really even have to worry about it. But that is a sweet little hack. Not really a hack, I mean, it's the way the game's supposed to be played. But it makes way more sense with the laser than it ever did with the cannon. So we either want a bunch of power or some more resources. We need astral crystals. Let's see what kind of research we can get. Let's get this. I really want the Ravager, which kind of sucks, but I think it's the key. Massive area damage on impact. Damn it. They're selling me. Do I just go for the boring stuff, though? I feel like I kind of have to. Like, our Rangers have such low HP for how crucial they are to our entire strat. It's sort of silly. Not to mention that now this command has a lot of health. Like, the HP of stuff is very important to us. I can't wait till that's maxed out and I can stop pumping it. Because I do realize it's by far the most boring of the things we can put our resources into. But we need to be resilient. We need to have the most resilient towers possible. Did it switch back? Nah, we'll go back to the mortar. At least until that thing is upgraded. It's clearly a powerful ability. Yeah, you gotta be careful with how you use that, because it can really run out pretty fast. If you just kind of use it, charges instantly. Alright, this is a huge invasion now. May as well put down a flare where they're the highest density. We can light them up with a little more damage. Whenever I accidentally go over, that's when we just go ahead and use our mortars. How are my boys holding up? So because we know that nothing else is coming, I'm going to go ahead and use my shield overload just to give my guardians shield regeneration. To make sure that they can keep fighting. Good hits. We're pretty heavily stacked on this east side here. kind of sad. Like, we've done this, you know? I wish I had more stuff to put down. Like on one more concentric ring. Alas, though, we do not. Let me go a little bit negative here. No big deal. It means nothing. Okay, a siege. We haven't done a siege in a hot minute. I want the astral crystals, but we're also running low on prime crystals. We have a ton of these large power cores. We also don't have any stellar crystals. Alright, research. Boring, boring research for the moment. This is for the strikers. We have a bunch of those. Makes sense to buff them. Probably should max out our HP regen on our tower. On our primary building. Increase those. And that's it. Alright, we're doing the dirty work. I mean, that's really what it is. I'm tempted just to take this. Even though it's a lot less resources overall. Well, actually, you know, we're basically trading 500 power for, like, 4 of a resource. I'm going to go with this one. It's a siege. We haven't done a siege in a minute. And this actually might be a case where the ion cannon is not quite, the disintegrator is not quite as good as the normal prime cannon. It depends on what we end up fighting, right? It just has so much better damage. It's hard. It's hard to justify. And it's so easy to fire. And there's going to be scorpions that have those shields. It's nice to burn through them instantly to allow for the rest of our units to shoot. Because they block everything. Yeah, there's not even any point in shooting at them. This particular weapon can't take them down fast enough. Like, peace out. Alright, slow everything down here. Anything else coming from anywhere else? Alright, we'll drop the mine here. Hopefully we'll hit both of those. Hell yeah! Nuke them. Yes! Getting crushed almost as soon as they're landing. Feels pretty good. Alright. They're lined up nice and easy. Okay, and this is a good spot to just kind of get them. Shield's about to go down. It's down. We'll bring it back up. Melt those shields. No, sir. Drop that. Flare. Give us bonus damage. Man, our shield almost went down a second time. Whew. It's closer than it looks. Man, we take a heavy -11 hit here. Probably worth it though for the power. And the continued boring upgrades. What is this? Spectre control? And we only have like 2 or 3 of those. Oh yeah, right. Okay, keep going. What do we got now? Probably this, right? It's a medium invasion. It's also got the biggest penalty to abandon. Let's do it. This might not be our last one. We might do one more after this. I want to get us pretty close to the Overlord, which I think is going to come at 100. Wave 100. And then we can kind of make a whole episode out of it. Going and facing him. Alright, everything's going cooldown. Well, like the cool guy who doesn't watch the explosions. But look how decimated this side was. Ooh, can't get up there. I feel like I have god powers, honestly, whenever I use this weapon. If any of you guys are as old as me, you've probably played or at least heard of a game on PC, Black and White. They made a couple of them, Black and White, and they had Black and White 2. I think they even went beyond that and made some more. But it was like a game where the whole premise was you were a god, and you had like a creature that would watch over your village, and you could move people around, and you had to do all these different quests based on like helping the villagers. Help them build structures, you had to get supplies for them. It was an awesome like idea for a game that unfortunately was probably a little bit ahead of its time, based on like what most people's home computers were able to do. But it was super fun. And that's what it makes me think of. In the game, you were basically just a hand. And you kind of floated around, and there was a really funny narrator. And you could unlock like secret animals. And depending on whether or not you were good or bad, it would change like how your creature was, what type of like you would start off with something neutral, like a big brown monkey, right? And then it would turn into, based on whether you were good or bad, it would either turn into like an orangutan or like a gorilla, right? That sort of thing. Check it out if you ever get a chance. For all I know, they've made some like newer, better ones, and they're awesome. It's been a long time. I really just miss the sense of humor that game had. Whoa, look at these guys. Crush them. Shield's gotta go. Shield has got to go. And ours is about to go down. Okay, back online. And we've gotta get them, Rangers. Devastated. That ability is awesome. It might be the strongest ability in the game. The Ranger arrows. I would recommend getting that before almost every other ability. All of our Talos are paying off. Nice. Shooting all of these different RPG boys and their projectiles out of the sky. And fuck it, bad guys. We crushed you. Only positive 2 control. A little bit lame. Do we want to do one more? I think so. We're on day 90. Yeah, let's do one more, guys. We'll do one. I want the astral crystals. Everything else kind of doesn't matter. Do an easy air raid. And let's up into the air. And just see how, like, laughably easy this becomes when we can just apply burning to everyone. Do like this. It's kind of goofy. Jeez. Might as well drop a flare wherever you think they're gonna be. I wonder if this is considered or was supposed to be the best anti-air weapon in the game. Or if those missile-based ones are better. We'll find out at some point, guys. But I think we got to do the work. We got to get the health on the buildings. And it hasn't been important to this point, because honestly, if your buildings are getting attacked, I think you're kind of playing the game wrong. There's almost no reason why your building should ever get attacked. You gotta rush the Aegis shield as soon as possible. So those upgrades are mostly irrelevant, but if the boss checks for that upgrade by firing a big shield bursting laser at you, and you have to sustain through it, like, that's no joke. Repair drones are only going to get you so far. If your buildings have 100 HP instead of 300, the odds of them going down much, much higher. Was that it? Is that all you got? God laser? Nope. Alright. My hubris hopefully will not be my undoing. Okay. I'm curious if you guys think I'm doing this right, because I feel like I am. Like, just apply the burning. Slow it down. And honestly, droids, what are you even doing? If you got the power to control time, why didn't you, like, foresee that these dudes would come here and try and take all your stuff? Whenever you sneeze, pro tip, just swing the laser all around, and you'll still be perfectly safe. See if we can drop a mine on something. Oh, nope. Close, though. Alright, y'all. That's gonna be it. Air raids can't touch us. We've got too much defense now. I'm stoked by our build. It's super fun. We're very strong. We're very resilient. I'm curious, for all of you out there who actually own this game yourself and you play it, if there was ever a point where you really had trouble with this game. Because my experience so far is that it's a pretty easy game, right? To win, maybe not so easy, but in principle, you just keep winning until you get enough resources that you can do every research you want to do, right? And at that point, it's like, not trivial, but like, how can you lose, right? Yeah, just curious what you guys think. I think if I could go back and do this game again for the first time, I don't think I would lose. I don't think I would lose. For sure. The next thing we're going to upgrade in our next video, we're going to get all of these. All of them. We're going to increase our prime integrity to like 1,000. If that's what it goes up to, we're going up to 1,000. And we're going to make ourselves very resilient to being one-shotted by the giant laser. And we're going to get maximum HP regen as well. Try and stabilize. But we're going to need tons of stellar crystals and astral crystals. We can get 4 of either, but not both. Sadly. We might have to go for the astral crystals first. But anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for all the support on this series. I really appreciate it. I've noticed that a lot of you have come to this channel through this series, and I just want to say welcome. And, you know, I appreciate your support. So, alright, guys. Take care, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.